Hello and welcome to ICG Podcast episode 44. I am Abdul and with me is Yesvanth.
ICG podcast episode 44, man. Sorry for not being there for the past few weeks. Yeah, personal life happened, and what can I say? That's priority, I would say.
Yes, priority. Interesting fact I would like to share. I'm pretty sure that even Yashwant does not know, but
Uh-huh.
today marks the 1 year anniversary of us starting the podcast.
Oh my God, I didn't know. The podcast 2.0?
Exactly, yeah.
Good, that's good. Wow. Uh, wow, man. It's been 1 year since we started podcast 2.0. Wow, that's
Yeah, time has flown by.
oh, oh my God, bro. I never thought it's been 1 year since we started our podcast 2.0, but oh, that's a big news, man. You cannot drop it like that in live podcast.
Yeah, well, obviously you wouldn't have been keeping track, so I wanted to surprise you. So yeah, it's been like
Oh,
as of this date, exact date today, we started 1 year ago.
it's exact date also. Wow,
Yeah,
that's a really great matchup, bro.
yeah,
Wow,
27th April 2023. That's when we started.
27th April 2023. Nice, right, right. We have Ashmat, the legend is back. Are the prisoners behind your wall, behind your wall, well fed, sir. Yeah, yeah. Maybe you can hear them cheering as well behind the wall that they are celebrating the podcast as well. Yes, they are well fed, they're well taken care of, and everything is good. Hungry Wolf, hello, Ashwat. Congratulations. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. In the celebration of completing 1 year, time to rename AJ as DJ AJ. Yes, where is that icon? Uh,
Yeah. Hello,
Moving
Angry Wolf.
on.
Hello, Angry Wolf. Hungry.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
think, yeah, let's celebrate. Let's have something. DJ AJ in the house. Beep, 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 beep. I don't know. I was looking for that sound, I suppose. Where can I
yeah.
find that?
I don't think it's there in the soundboard, but yeah. Anyways,
Yeah,
welcome to the podcast, Aishwarya and Hungry Wolf. How are you guys doing?
long time, man. Yes.
So yeah, Yashwant is back with me. It was almost a hat trick for me. I've gone 3 weeks without Yashwant here. But yeah,
That wouldn't be the case. Yes, I'm back.
yeah,
As I said, personal life things took priority and had to be there. Yeah.
perfect timing too. We made it for the first year anniversary.
I know. I didn't even know that it was an anniversary. Thank you for keeping track of it. And yeah, I will say this, this wouldn't have been possible without Abdul here. He does every single thing. He does the points, he does the setup, he does the live streaming, every single thing. I just come, sit, and talk. Thank you, Abdul. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
It wouldn't have been possible without you. Thank you.
Yeah, technically speaking, it would have been possible if my father did not buy me a laptop. But yeah, that's true.
Thank you, uncle. Thank you.
Yeah, true, true. And yeah, Aishwarya is like AJ cringing hard. Uh, is it that visible on my face? Okay. Oh, she's and Aishwarya is like it's the babe weekend. I never had a thought that AJ would have energy for this podcast. Ah man, I
Oh,
mean,
right, Stellar Babe. Oh, man, you spoiled me, Stellar Blade. Sorry. It just comes out as because of ICG, it just comes out as Stellar Babe. Oh God. Yes, I think we'll get to that at the end, I suppose, or something. But yeah, it's I don't know how AJ is here, considering Stellar Blade just released.
well, because I don't have the game. Simple as that.
Oh boy. Let's get this
My
man Stellar Babe.
it has just been shipped. I just got the tracking order number now. So maybe
Okay.
tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow.
Maybe after
I don't
tomorrow.
know.
Got it.
I will see. It's
But
very
you're
tempting.
getting there. Yeah.
Very
Got it.
tempting because the people who already have it have been posting screenshot after screenshot,
Right, right.
and I mean I had no choice but to look at a few reviews in the start itself,
Mm,
and then the thing was that IGN as usual gave it a 7.
mm,
IGN is known for giving games 7, And lots of people were like, "Oh, there's no new game plus. You lose your progress when you start everything all over again. There are different endings." But guess what? A day before the launch, Shift Up posted a tweet saying that there will be new game plus at
New Game
launch.
Plus.
So
Yeah,
now it has
yeah.
new game. So now one less reason for people to cry about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
will IGN change their rating now to 8 or 9?
I don't think they do any. This is not Indian colleges or something where you can go for re-evaluation and all.
Re-evaluation, yeah. Pay
Uh,
200 rupees or
uh,
300 rupees for re-evaluation.
oh come on, man! Are you joking? It costs 3 to 4 thousand
3 to
rupees.
4,000. Yeah, yeah, I know.
We have
Crazy, man.
we even have a meme about it here in Tamil Nadu, especially for
Oh,
a particular very big name university.
mm,
Well, like the thing is here in Tamil Nadu, they always well not nowadays because everything is available in OTT platforms. But back in the days when people used to go to the theater to watch movies, it will be a big celebration if that movie ran for 100 days in the theaters.
yeah.
So all the fans they'd be celebrating, giving out cake and everything to everybody, and also they get 1 crore crossed, 100 days reached. Yeah. And in that meme, one random middle-aged man goes around giving laddus to people and saying 1 crore reach, 1 crore reach, and people asking, "Oh, which film? Who's the actor? Who's the actor? Our college got 1 crore from re-evaluations."
For re-evaluations. Yeah, ready for a new building.
Yeah, yeah, that's how it is. But anyways, that all aside, let's get on to the podcast. And I must say, this week has been very dull, considering that past 2 weeks were okay, but I had other people to entertain me in the chat, so it went on. Speaking of which, Aishwarya and Hungry of you guys should start pinging everybody. Bring them all here. You can all troll Yashwant for a change.
Sure, yeah. Keep it coming.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's get on with the podcast. So, first and foremost, Eternights has sold over 150,000 copies. Never heard of the game, but okay, good. I should probably check it out later.
Mm.
Frostpunk has sold over 5 million copies. And according to this development studio, 11-bit studios, they have announced Frostpunk 2. I think they showed off a trailer before in one of the
Yeah.
showcases. And it's currently has been wishlisted over 2 million times already. I must say
Oh,
that
nice.
Frostpunk is
Yeah.
like a real-time strategy survival game where you have to like you're the last bit of humans remaining when the world is in a second ice age. So you're supposed to build a colony in the middle of nowhere, create a generator, everything, and very tactical. I played it the first time. I barely survived for 5 minutes. My brother played. I saw him. He survived for 20 minutes and got bored and left. And the second time I played, I copied his technique. I survived 25 minutes, and then my people started dying. I'm like, nah, this game is too tough for me, so I left it.
Too tough. Yeah. Too real.
Yeah, too real.
Yeah, too
But
real is always too tough. We game to escape the real world, not to experience the same thing in the gaming as well. Yeah,
exactly. And I guess maybe it's majorly a skill issue on my part because if 5 million people have played it, then obviously it's a skill issue on my part to not be able to cross it.
get good.
Yes, I have to get good.
Yep.
So moving on, another big game that has been quite popular actually on the PC scene is called Manor Lords, and it has surpassed 159,000 concurrent players on Steam on launch date. It's on early access. It was quite popular. Of course, with early access games there will be a few issues here and there, but still many people played it. They enjoyed it and they wishlisted it. And yeah, now it's launched and people have bought it, and it's already got 159,000 players on it. And it's also available on PC Game Pass. But I don't have a PC that's good enough. And Sanjay is here. Hey man, how are you? Thank you for joining the podcast.
Hey, Sanjay. Thank you for joining, man.
Yes, our creator of the server and ICG, Yesvanth is here with us. Yes.
Yes.
And another game which I played quite a bit, Power Wash Simulator. It has surpassed 12 million players. Now,
Nice.
my biggest question is, have have all of those 12 million people actually cleaned their own stuff, or did they just want to clean stuff in the game?
Oh man, it's so satisfying. I think it's at the click of a button, you get to see that dirt wash away. It's so satisfying. I don't know what it's called, but there should be a word for it, I guess. Yeah, it's pure bliss, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, I think that's why there are many in reels or something like that on these social medias that people just keep watching these cleaning stuff because it's so blissful. Even though we
yeah,
might not have everything as squeaky clean in our life, but it's good to see those cleaning videos.
yeah. Once you remind me of those cleaning videos, only I'm also thinking of what was the word they often use. I think it was satisfied, very satisfying, I guess. I think that's the word. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. But
Yeah, I was looking something for that as well. I'm trying to Google like what's the word called. But yeah, I think
I think it is satisfying. We'll keep it as satisfying
the
for now.
satisfaction that you get. Right,
Yeah.
right, right. The satisfaction that you get. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. It is what it is. Anyways, I mean, yeah, the first few levels were fun. I mean, first level I was asked to wash a van. I did that. Second level I was asked to wash a dirt bike. I did that, and then they're like, "Oh, you like small jobs? Okay, third job you have to wash an entire backyard." And I'm like, "Okay, shit." Right, yeah, that happens. Anyways, the Fallout fever is quite high because of the success of the first season of the Fallout series on Prime Video. Many people are playing the Fallout games once again, and I think Bethesda chose a perfectly good time to launch the next gen patch for Fallout 4.
Fallout London, right? It's called.
No, it's Fallout 4. Fallout 4, man.
I think the Fallout London is the fan-made thing. I think that's
Yeah, that is
right,
a
right,
mod.
right. That's the
Yeah,
mod, right, right.
yeah. So yeah, this next gen patch adds a higher.
I think this goes to I think this goes to show that the mod is more popular than the actual
Yeah,
one that Bethesda is pulling out. I don't know, man. It feels so wrong that I just said Fallout London, the fan-made thing, rather than the Fallout 4 patch update. But yeah, I also saw a tweet from the creators of the Fallout London. They are like, Bethesda screwed us over with this patch or something. It's pushed indefinitely. We don't know when this will come out because of the patching, because of the controls that they have put in place, I suppose.
yeah.
Yeah, this is very bad move, I would say. I don't know what Bethesda is thinking. I think they want to keep all the popularity or all the publicity that it's getting from the series. I think it's a incredibly good series. Everybody is just so good about it. And the only complaint I got was I got to see all the episodes in one night, kind of thing. I wanted that weight. I wanted that what is it, marination kind of thing. I wanted to marinate every single episode because it's that good. I think that's the highest compliment you can get, man. You're asking to be injected by that slowly every week kind of thing instead of give me everything at once. That's the highest compliment you can get from a series, I guess, these days. So, good job, man. The Fallout series is really good job. Yeah.
Well, it's partially your fault because you watched it all in one go. You should have watched it week by week.
I didn't watch it completely yet, so there's that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I would say. It's very well written. I mean, I never thought I would enjoy a series such as this after the Last of Us series. Last of Us series nailed it, man. It's just right on the dot. But and then comes Fallout. Who would have thought that it not only met my expectations and then it surpassed what the Last of Us has set. Yeah, I don't know who the creators are. I would say they love the source and they want to take it from there. And I think it's just good to see more and more games easy in a easy way to consume. A series or a movie, you just sit and consume, and You can even consume your food, I suppose. When you're playing, I don't think it's not that easy to eat and play. So it's the easiest way to have entertainment. What can I say?
Clearly, you have not played Final Fantasy 16.
I know, I know. Too many cutscenes. It's a movie.
Yeah, you have your popcorn ready, you play for 5 minutes, and then you sit and watch for 20
Is a
minutes.
cutscene.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so ask Aishwarya, he'll tell you all about it.
all about
And
it.
in fact, he's left a comment saying, Binger, yes, one.
Yesvanth. Ah,
Yes,
right. Yeah, he remembers the name. Yeah, Yesvanth.
that's one. Yeah.
Yeah,
But then again, yeah,
try to win.
I don't think that movies will be as successful as a TV series because
Ah, definitely, definitely.
we've seen in the past so many game adapted movies have just either butchered the entire thing or just made like
Yeah,
I had high expectations for the Prince of Persia movie. It was okay with Jake Gyllenhaal,
yeah.
but I felt like one of the most signature things was not even there in the movie. I mean, in the start, Prince of Persia games was known for wall running,
Wall
and
running.
and there was
Yes.
no wall running in that at all. I mean, my first expectation when I sat in the theater was like, okay, how are they going to wall run? Maybe
Exactly.
maybe they'll have some wires attached to him and then he'll run across the wall, but no, it didn't happen.
No wall running for you today, sir.
Very disappointing.
Yeah.
And before I continue my rant, I just hope they make God of War and Horizon series nicely.
Yes.
Let's see.
I mean, the first thing that makes me happy is that it's a series. It's not a movie. Movie is so rushed. They have to compromise on the minute details that actually add to the biggest payoffs, I would say. You cannot have that character growth in a movie as 2.5 hours or even 3 hours. It's just too short for a game as these God of War or The Last of Us, Horizon, and Fallout. Yes, I think these deserve the series adaptation, and I think that's the only way to justify them and to justify the story without compromising um, on the sake of making these easy way to consume. But yeah, I guess this is the way to go forward, and God of War and Horizon as a series, that's the first step in the good direction.
Mm. Hello, CHY32. Thank you for joining the podcast. How are you doing?
Hey, CH32. Thank you, man. Thank you for joining.
This is Sands of Time Warrior Within so many levels. I mean, yeah, of course. I didn't play Sands of Time till now. For me, I started with Warrior Within. That was pretty awesome. Warrior Within, Two
Uh,
Thrones. Then I played the 2008 Prince of Persia. Then I tried Forgotten Sands, but because of a bug, I was not able to progress. I didn't like it as much as the other games, so I left it at that. But yeah, they released Assassin's Creed and then Prince of Persia was forgotten. Speaking of Assassin's Creed, the Assassin's Creed movie, oh my god, they killed it.
oh, they butchered it, they buried it, and then they put the final nail in the coffin like that. I think that's it was super bad, man.
I mean, these studios can get some of the best actors in it, but then they ruined the movie.
Exactly.
Like Prince
Yeah.
of Persia, they had Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake
For
Gyllenhaal.
Assassin's Creed, they had Michael Fassbender.
Fassbender.
We
Oh
had
my God.
freaking Magneto playing as an assassin, man. And
And they butchered it. Yes, yes, yes.
it's just really sad to
Uh,
say, yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry for these actors, and I'm sorry for the person who is in charge of hiring these actors or doing the, what do you say, the selecting these actors, and
Casting.
they casting, yes, casting role, and they put so much effort and bring the absolute best people, and then you see the story, and then you see the movie how it turned out. Like, yeah, I might have done an overkill here, bringing these good people to the.
My thoughts is that initially people must have been like, oh, okay, this is a good game, maybe might be interesting,
Yeah,
but then after they see how much of a flop it is, and they might not even be interested in doing movies related to games anymore, or they
yeah,
might not
yeah.
be interested in games at all, also. So, yeah, I mean, CHY32 says, I used to borrow discs from friends to play Prince of Persia. Good old days. Nice. That's good. Nice. Ashmat says, same goes for NFS movie. Oh my God.
movie. That
That.
was I watched it in theater, man. Who me? I watched it in theater and it was so slow. It was not speed at all. No pun intended. Need for speed. I was actually needing for the speed, man. It was so boring, so slow. I didn't even care at the end. I don't know. I barely remember that movie at all.
Mhm. Well, looks like people have come to invite me to GTA Online. Finishes 20 times like J, come on GTA, bro. You guys know I'm on a podcast live. You come here to comment and tell me to play GTA.
You're raiding him, man. You're raiding our podcast.
Yeah,
Thank you for the engagement, but yeah, he's here for the hour.
yeah,
Hey,
hopefully.
good rhyming here for the hour. Beat
Indeed,
intent.
yes. I mean, I think they were planning on keeping Need for Speed based on Need for Speed the Run. That is the game they were basing it on because even in that game, you're supposed to get from one state in the US to another state while having races in between and all that. But yeah, they kind of just dropped the ball with this.
Yeah.
And when I saw like the final race, I'm like, something seems really off about these cars. Then I noticed that the rear wings did not raise up after they went above 100 kilometers per hour. Cars looked very plainish, they almost all sounded the same. So I did my research after the movie was over and I found out that they did not get any of those real cars. Those are all basically the same basic chassis with
Oh,
engines and they just put the kit cars on top to make it look like those cars. I'm like,
not like those cars. Oh my
ah.
God.
And I thought to myself, of course, they getting all those cars into the movie and crashing them like that would have costed more than the film's budget itself.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can see why they made that sacrifice, but yeah, it was good. Anyways, CH32 asked Dark Souls when.
Here's our segue into Dark Souls, I suppose. Oh my God, sir. Last 2 weeks I didn't even have time for the podcast. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, my relatives came. I had to boot on my PlayStation 5 after a long slumber. I don't even know how long it was. And then yeah, they played Limbo, they played Stray, I guess. It was good. They played Returnal for a while, and they were so angry that Returnal was so tough. I don't blame them. And yeah, but I need to find some time. Dark Souls 3 very soon.
Yeah, I think pretty much, like I said before, I might end up buying the Dark Souls trilogy before I get to play with Yesvanth.
Dark Souls 3 with me. I-
Yeah.
Let's see.
Anyways, finishers like you're always making excuses. Sometimes your TV is occupied, sometimes your PS5 is occupied.
Okay.
With this, I'm going to play a guessing game. I'm guessing this is Crazy Bats, if I'm not wrong, because he is the one who saw me say it last time. But yeah,
Uh,
see, just like Abdul got some serious allegations. I mean, if your TV and your PS5 are taken away, how the hell are you supposed to play? What sort of acquisitions? Allegations, sorry. Anyways, and Ashmath is like, so BMW M3 with Maruti 800 engines.
Maruti 800 engine. Hey, hey, that's good combination, man. Maruti 800 engine was top notch at that time, and it still is for that small chassis, and it packs a punch, I suppose. It's I don't know. My first experience, I mean, that's the car you get when you're driving when you're trying to get this driving license, right? That
Yes.
Maruti 800. I
Uh,
That steering wheel was too damn free, man. I don't know where I was going. I did this and then I didn't know. It was so it's not power steering, right? So
yeah.
it's free steering and yeah. Crazy memories.
I think those are old driving schools. The more higher end ones have upgraded to a Maruti Suzuki Alto.
Brezza or at least Kias these days. Yeah, yeah,
Some people even
definitely.
have Suzuki Swifts. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
depends on the driving school.
yeah.
There's CHY is like got my hands on Pacific Drive. Looking forward to play it very soon. Go ahead, man.
Mm,
I
good
mean,
one.
lots of people
Yeah.
are interested in it, so try it out and tell us how it is. And Ashmath is like, Rose Alt is here. I doubt it though. Finishes. Thoughts on Lord being back in ICG, sir?
I don't know what that is, but looks like internal uh, point, inside joke. In that case, I'll. You want me to carry on? I think so. Okay. Okay. I think the next point is we have seen more confusion regarding the. Okay. There's a tweet regarding this. We have seen some confusion regarding the free Fallout 4 Next Gen update for PlayStation Plus extra members. The Fallout 4 Next Gen update will be available to PlayStation Plus extra members through the PlayStation Game Catalog. Their patience is appreciated while the teams work on this. So it looks like there was some confusion regarding who is eligible for this PlayStation Plus Fallout 4 Next Gen free update, I guess. And it's going to be, or it's already part of PlayStation Game Catalog. So if you have PlayStation Plus Extra, I don't know if this is premium only or if it is not, I think extra should be enough if they're talking about just PlayStation Plus games catalog. And yeah, I think you should get it without any issue. If you're not, maybe wait till they fix this while the teams are working on this or have worked on this. There we go with that point. We can.
I'll just elaborate on that. It's pretty simple actually. It's a free update. The people who have Fallout 4 would automatically get the update, but uh, if if you guys who bought the PS4 before May 2023, you would have remembered the PlayStation Plus collection, and part of that you would have gotten Fallout 4 in that itself. That version and the one that is available in extra did not get the free update. So
Mm.
many people complained about it. Then Bethesda was like, okay, we'll look into it. So yeah, and then they have their teams looking into it. Hopefully, it'll
So
become
there's no
available.
update yet.
Not yet. They're looking into it. It shall come out soon. Hopefully. Anyways, now I'll get back to the comments, and it's like thoughts on Lord back in the server. I'm like, oh my god, I might forget my English if he continues talking. So yeah, that's why I'm not bothering correcting him. I'm keeping myself sane by staying away from him. Yeah, and Ashwath is like Lord came below, chatted and AGM. I don't consider. Yeah, I'm very tempted to blow an atomic breath on him, but yeah, I'm keeping my sanity in check. And aha, the server mascot, the pigeon is here. Y'all plebs. Yes, you're a pleb as well, man. Thank you for joining the podcast.
Thank you for joining, man. Yeah. Actually, when you talked about Gojira, my first thought was, is it May 1st already? No, sorry, it's not May 1st. I would be high seas on May 1st looking for the Godzilla -1, the way to stream it. But unfortunately, it's not
I
-1
think
yet.
it's May 3rd, so hopefully coming Friday.
Okay. May 3rd. Okay, okay, okay. Got it. May
So yeah,
3rd.
coming
Yeah.
from Friday, yeah, coming Friday. No, I think on Thursday at 12 o'clock in the morning itself, I'll be just looking at refreshing Prime Video. Is it there? Is it there? Is it there? Is it there?
Is it there? Yeah. But I guess it's only for Japan
Yeah,
Prime Video, right? Yeah, but
yeah,
I think once it's digitally available, it's available over the internet. So, is it there is what I'll be doing on the high seas.
yes. We don't recommend it though. Just wait.
Never, never, never. Yes.
Yes. And Kabutar is like, you are always welcome. Ah, yes, using my signature this thing. But we didn't thank you, so yeah. Anyways, coming back to this, Fallout 76, because of the series, people are playing 76, so it has reached a new concurrent player record on Steam with over 64,000 people playing it. And then it has also surpassed 1 million players, and the entire Fallout series has surpassed 5 million players in a single day itself. As for Fallout 4, it has currently over 160,000 concurrent players on Steam. It is not necessarily a new record, but it is a solid spike after the TV show premiered 2 weeks ago. And there are memes online comparing how like 10-year-old game having 160,000 plus concurrent players versus 84,000 players playing a newly launched PlayStation game from 2 months ago, Helldivers 2.
Helldivers 2. I know. Wait a second. Helldivers 2 is PlayStation exclusive?
For now, yes.
Okay, okay. Yeah. I mean, as I said, right, the movie and series is the easiest way to consume an entertainment, and that gives more word of pop. What is that?
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth. Yes, and I think that's expected. The sales of The Last of Us spiked. The Last of Us Part 2 also spiked when The Last of Us series reached in UK. It's like that was the highest purchased game or something during that time. It's expected, but I have a question for you, Abdul. Have you played Fallout games, and what is the chronological order to play these games? I guess that there are so many games: Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Fallout 1. What do?
I think
Um,
1, 2, and 3 are kind of too old to play at this point. So basically, you only have 4 and 76. So that's
4
what
and 7.
everyone.
So which comes first, 4 or 76?
I think 4 is older, perhaps, but because of the new gen update, I think it's better. Who knows? Just play it as you wish. I don't think there's any
Right,
necessary order. And just do what everyone does. Watch the if there's any story, just look it up on YouTube. Simple.
right.
Yeah.
And one more question. Is the series related to games, or is it like after the games or before the games? I haven't played the game, so I don't know what I'm watching.
Even I have no clue. I think it's just based on this. It's based on the world, I guess,
Right.
not necessarily on the characters. So yeah. I don't know.
I saw a tweet actually that what's the guy, the Bethesda's head,
Todd
uh,
Howard.
Todd Howard. Yes, I think he tweeted something like we had to give some instructions or directions um, so that they don't spoil the next game or something about the next thing that they are working out in Fallout series.
Yeah,
So
probably.
looks like it's a bit tied into the games, or I don't know how well it is, or it's having its own pivot at some point of the series or something. I don't know. Like The Last of Us, where we saw more regarding Frank, what happened. Maybe they'll have their own creative minds. I don't know, but for now I've been enjoying it, and it looks good.
Right. Anyways, finishes is like AJ now has a real job wondering who will be translating Lord's messages now. You are all welcome to try and correct his messages. Either he'll ignore you or you'll end up worsening your English. Who knows? I'm not going to correct him. I don't care who does. I'm staying away from him. And Ishmat is like, the other translator left the server recently, yes. I mean, it would have been fun trying to see them trying to correct a lot, but it's okay. Kabutar is coming at me with a buster sword, saying New Vegas, New Vegas. Even Hungry Wolf is like blasphemy. You forgot
Yeah.
Fallout New Vegas. I mean, I'm not that much into Fallout, man. I prefer I prefer medieval fantasy settings as opposed to post-apocalyptic sci-fi
Mm,
settings. So
The Witcher.
I'm Skyrim.
So here's the another one. Skyrim. Abdul likes Skyrim rather than Fallout.
Yep. Also, I like it better than Starfield.
Here you go. He said it.
Yeah. And Hungry Wolf, I think this comment is for you, Yeshwanth.
hmm
Go ahead, read it.
Okay, don't worry about all that. Play the games, and you will get to know more. Yeah. Actually, that's my intention. I actually downloaded it when it was part of the games catalog, I remember. And the 20 or 25 games, I guess, we got, right?
Mm,
So I think I added it and then I downloaded it, and for some reason I had to delete it before playing. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this. Anything that's translated into a movie or a series that gives me more interest, that pushes my priority of a game on the playlist or the games that I want to play next, top of the list. So I think Fallout is in their top five when I get
yeah.
time.
As far as movies go, I think the only good game-based movie was Sonic because now
Yeah,
they're gearing up for a third part.
there's
And
a
they will
series also, right? Knuckles.
never
I
heard
think
of it.
there's a series. I think Hungry Wolf will point it out, but there's a series also called Knuckles, and it's going good, I suppose. I don't know completely, but yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I mean, they had good. Uh, they got good talent for the voice actors. For
Yeah, yeah.
Knuckles, they got Idris Elba of all people to play it.
Elba.
And the rumor is that for Sonic 3, Shadow the Hedgehog will be voiced by Keanu Reeves.
I think he denied it or something. I don't know. Mm, But yeah, that would be awesome, I suppose.
Yeah, that's the rumor
Oh,
going
you're
on.
awesome. He would say, he come out and say, you're awesome.
Well, that would be it for just him, but Shadow is not exactly a good guy. But it is,
Ah, okay, okay, okay. Maybe they'll
yeah,
spin it around, I suppose, at the end of the movie.
yeah.
Everybody is redeemed.
And finishes like, when do you think we'll see more info about Insomniac's Wolverine game? With the Deadpool and
Uh,
Wolverine movie coming out, it'll make sense to release more info soon after the movie hype dies down. At this point, I think they're just clamoring to try and get back the data and to prevent any more leaks from happening.
leaks.
Uh,
Yeah, there was a full-blown gameplay leak, man. Yeah, I would say.
tightening up the security and everything, and perhaps scrapping everything they worked on and starting it from scratch because so much has been leaked out. So who knows? They might not announce anything for the recent future. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think.
But I think it's
Anyways,
the right moment, as I keep saying, right? Movies coinciding the games, anything related to a game, to a movie or a series gives so much boost to that franchise, to that IP. I think it would make sense to have some form of update when the movie releases. I think it's easier publicity, I would say. It's easier marketing.
I mean, I don't think that Insomniac's game is anyway going to be like this
Yeah,
Deadpool
yeah,
and Wolverine
yeah.
collab because Deadpool movies are all R rated. They have
Uh,
lots of humorous elements in
Wait,
it.
Insomniac said that Wolverine is also going to be R-rated, if I'm not wrong. We are
Maybe,
not going to
maybe for
compromise.
maybe for foul language and for blood and all that stuff. But I don't think it'll be over the top like Deadpool in regards to that.
Right.
Yes. And Angry Wolf says yes, and this is why Elder Six Scroll 6 is also so delayed. Please do not remind me of that, please. I beg of you. And Angry Wolf is like, try Fallout 4. If you like the game, then you can try out 76. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
And since Seeper is here, hey man, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the podcast. Ooh, and even Rogue Hunter is here.
Well,
Nice.
Hunter. Yep.
Hey man, good to see that you're not just lurking but actually left a comment.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Go ahead with the comments.
Wait for a few more patches before trying Fallout 4 on consoles or even PC. The update has broken many things, including moguls.
Nice. Yeah.
Kabutar is like, Rogue Rakesh in the house. Yes, yes. Rogue Rakesh. And Ashwath is like, I just hope you do not remember the first Tonic movie trailer. I do remember it, and
Oh,
I'm very,
everybody. Yeah, everybody is glad that it didn't happen. Oh my God, the nightmare.
ah,
Gosh. Oh.
I'm glad that everyone was very vocal about it, and those people actually, they actually heard the
Listen.
people
Yeah.
and changed it. So yeah, otherwise
Yeah.
they would have had a disaster in their hands. But yeah,
Yeah. Though I
unfortunately,
think this is one of the rare things about the Sonic movies. One of the rare things that internet made it good. That's what I'll say. Internet actually is right at this time, and internet is actually made something good this time.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. And Finisher says it's such a shame that leak happened. Also, Spider-Man 2 not doing as well as everyone expected. Tough times for Insomniac. Hope they pull through. I mean, yeah, I mean, if Spider-Man 1 and then Miles
Yeah, Miles
Morales,
Morales is. I think they actually showed everything what they wanted to show in Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales, and people felt like there was nothing new from the gameplay point of view. There was nothing. I mean, the airwaves, the what do you say, the
gliding,
loops, yeah, that those are unique. I mean, those are fun, but it didn't add to the experience of the game, I suppose. So people felt like, okay, the story is good, I liked it, but not the excitement that I had with the Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales. I don't know. Maybe putting everything in one movie was never a good thing for Spider-Man, I suppose, because Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire and that failed because you put two Spider-Mans and it didn't work out. And the Tom Holland Spider-Man 3 was also, yeah, I mean, those cameos helped the movie, but too many Spider-Mans was too much, I suppose. I think, yeah, let's see how it goes. But the spy, what is this? The animated Spider-Man movies,
Across the Spider-Verse.
or the Spider-Verse, these are always absolutely insane movies. Yeah.
But yeah, my question is that how did you suddenly go from Spider-Man to the video game all the way to movies? How are they even
I'm a
related?
movie lover. I'm a movie and series lover. I
How
need
are they even
everything's
related, man?
entertainment.
I mean, the thing is, they put in so much of stuff into just Spider-Man
Yeah,
1 and Miles Morales, so people's expectations were over the
too
roof
high.
with Spider-Man
Yeah,
2, and they showed off Venom, and they showed off the gameplay trailer in the state of plays. I mean, they had 15 minutes just for that game, so they
yeah,
hyped it
yeah,
up, but in the end, it was the story was not as long. I mean, I remember
yeah.
playing Spider-Man 1 for casually, and it took me well over a month to complete. So many people, and I must quote, I think I'll take the case of Ashmat here. People got the game, got it platinum, and sold it off before Ashmat even got his
All
disc.
right. The infamous Ashwat. Oh, sorry for this dude, man. Always late delivery.
So yeah, you can kind of see how much limited the quantity in that game
Yeah,
was. So I think that if it was slightly a bit longer, had more stuff to do. I mean, people love the instant transitions, the glide suit, everything.
glad. Yeah,
They just felt the story was meh, and also the stupid stealth missions you had to do as Mary Jane and all were like, not worth it. Yes, and yeah, Rogue Hunter is like anything is possible in the multiverse. They even put an Easter egg in Spider-Man 2. I haven't played it, so I don't know. I don't want to be spoiled, so I'll check it later. And Ashpath is like putting chili in my wounds. And
and
that
this
is
is why I did not order Babe. He means
well,
Stellar Blade, by the way.
you don't have to explain that. If you say babe,
Yeah,
everyone knows I still.
I know everyone knows it, I with you, but yeah, I have to clarify it. I feel like I have to clarify it.
That's sad, very
Yeah,
sad.
yeah.
But yeah, but seriously, man, actually, you should have ordered because look at me. Even I ordered. I still haven't got the game. You should have ordered. You would might have got it. Look at Kabutar. That guy ordered after me. He got it before me. Yeah, and him being him, he still hasn't started playing it. Very maidenless behavior of. But yeah, Sanjay's like, I mean, MJ is a model. Why? When the hell did she become Louis Lane? Good question. She grew very old within the time frame between the previous game and this game. So yeah,
Right, okay.
she wanted to become a reporter. I don't know. Maybe they all wanted her to make her look more like Amy Adams, I guess.
Uh,
And
Kabutar says I got express pigeon delivery. Good one, man. Good one. That's a good one.
and Ashmath is like, I shall do as Lord Rogue says. Enjoy the game at a stellar price later on. Okay, fair.
That's a good one.
Kabutar is like, I have a life managing my $1 million whitewashing business. How do you even make money from whitewashing this thing, man? And I have to fill in Yashwant on this. By whitewashing, it's basically you know what pigeons do to everything, right?
Okay.
And it's white.
And then it's right. And then
So
he stays right beside that. What a timing for a car washer. He trains
uh,
his pigeons so that they do their business on the cars, and then there's a car washing showroom nearby.
yes, well, no, actually, he's helping out, supporting the local car wash businesses by making his
Right.
pigeons do the work.
Exactly.
It's not Rogue, it's Rogue Rakesh. It is. Ashwath is like, yeah, my neighbor's angry on your professionals. They made his car too white.
Create a problem, sell a
Sell a solution.
solution. So
Yes.
true. These days, I feel like the cockroaches are same. The hit company, they are releasing these cockroaches so that they only die to their um, chemicals, I suppose. I don't know. I feel sometimes like that they are pulling these strings behind the scenes.
Quite possible. And angry if it's like pigeon runs a protection racket. You pay him or else. Yeah,
Uh,
gangster pigeon. Ashpath is like those flying cancer rats are scary. Yes, flying
Mm,
cancer rats, that's
yeah,
what he calls pigeons. Anyway, it's not deviating too far away from
yeah,
that. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is now available on EA Play and Game Pass Ultimate. So yeah, those of you who haven't bought it but wanted to play it and were waiting for it to come on EA Play, now's your chance to play it.
yeah.
And I think this comment is for Yesvanth. Sanjay says, please don't forget mosquitoes.
Yeah, man, these mosquitoes, cockroaches, I think these all-out companies, hit companies, they are releasing these mutated versions into the wild and they're like hoping they don't run out of business. I feel, uh, I don't, who knows, who knows.
Well, this next bit of news is interesting. Well, at least to me, it's the fact that this game was shown off at an Xbox partner preview, which is
Mm,
kind of odd, which makes this news even more odd. The game called Tales of Kenzera Zao. It's basically, if you play Prince of Persia: The Last Crown, I've at least seen it. You'll see there are plenty of similarities, but it has more stuff to do. And it's not Prince of Persia: Last Crown or anything, but yeah, it's pretty good. If you haven't played it, you can play it now because it is currently available on Xbox Series, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and PC. And it is day one on PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium, not Game
premium,
Pass.
yeah.
Not day one on Game Pass, but PlayStation Plus Premium Extra.
Premium, yeah. Weird
For a game
how
that
the
is
tables
shown
are
off,
turned.
for a game that is shown off on Xbox uh,
Partner
partner preview,
showcase. Yeah,
yeah, what a world to live in. Anyway,
yeah,
speaking of Xbox, ID at Xbox's digital showcase is set for April 29th at 10 p.m. at the night. Ah, that's a very nice time. I can watch it at 10 p.m. in the night.
yeah. 10 p.m. is a good time. Yes.
I hate the times when they're like 3 in the morning or like 5 or 6 in the morning. Like, nah, I'm not waking up or staying up late for that.
Yeah.
So basically, in the showcase, they'll be showing off games like Dungeons of Hinterberg, a game that Hungry Wolf is very looking forward to. They've been looking forward to very much. Then 33 Mortals, Lost Records Bloom, and Rage, and many others. Right then, Microsoft has revealed its Q3 2024 earnings. Q3 2024, maybe it's an error, maybe 2023. I don't know.
Looks like, yeah,
Could be an error because it's not yet. I think it's only
2023.
Q1 has only gotten over in 2024.
Maybe 2024 financial year, kind of. Maybe that's what they were intending.
Ah, yeah, maybe
Which
that's
is
what.
2020, yeah, Q3 2023. Yeah,
Yeah, I heard from some Microsoft employee that the year ends at Microsoft in June. So yeah, maybe it's
yeah,
still
yeah.
Q3 for them. So maybe it's 2023. I might have put it 24. Who knows? But it is, as they say, the hardware is down 31%. No one is buying the consoles. No surprise, considering that there is no guarantee about uh, the physical future is just vanishing for Xbox.
Yeah.
Everything is all digital. In the US, already all the game retail stores themselves have thrown out the discs and instead they have these digital codes like cards where you just pick it up and like, okay, this is the game, I'll buy this. Then you scratch the code, redeem it, and you download the game. And in fact, even there are rumors and leaks of photos of a completely white Series X, which is digital only, no
All digital.
slot.
Yeah.
So yeah, not a good time to be a physical collector in the Xbox
And to see
sense.
this come from the platform where Phil Spencer said, "We are the one who is actually preserving games. We
Preserving
are
games,
the
yes.
platform that pushes game preservation." And then you see this. where they point out hardware is down 31%, but content and services revenue by 62%. Yeah, I think this is what um, we are afraid of. I would say people who love to have these physical games in hand. Uh, I don't know, man. This saying one thing and then seeing what's happening completely opposite is not that good in this case. I don't know what else to say, but it's going to happen sooner or later. But it's just when. It's not a case of if, it's when.
Yeah, the thing is, they're currently creating a separate team to preserve digital games, which is kind of ironic, but okay.
Pull the
Uh,
plug of the servers and your preservation is done.
well, let's see what happens. Anyway, so gaming revenue is up by 51 percentage. Interesting. And the Q3 records in streamed hours, console usage, and monthly active devices. Okay, so they've reached a record in terms of streaming hours, console users, and monthly active devices. Okay, that's cool. Anyways, the pigeon asks when rest for the wicked. I don't know. Maybe after they patched it up. Maybe when I have a powerful PC. I can't run it. I can't play it. So yeah, it's PC only. Maybe when it comes to console, I'll think about it. But yeah, those of you who have a PC, please try it out and use the Clay Most OP weapon. Very OP weapon. Clay Most. Not a Claymore. Clay Most. Yeah.
Yeah, only Souls fan would know what a claymore is.
And maybe even WWE fans will also know about it.
Ah, okay.
Uh, and like about this, like six hot fixes a week since release. I mean, you saw Baldur's Gate 3. They had like 1,000 changes in one hot fix, and they released one almost every week as well. So it's expected.
I mean, it's not bad when Baldur's 3 is a different scenario compared to Fallout. It's Fallout is known for these bugs. Fallout is known for
Dude,
breaking the
no one
game.
is talking
Fallout
about
is
Fallout, man. This is Rest for the Wicked, not Fallout.
Rest for the Wicked. Oh, okay. I don't know what that game is, so I'll stop talking.
Yeah, Angry Wolf is like, there are also Claymore mines. Never heard of that though. And Sanjay's like, I played Genshin Impact and know what a Claymore is. See, Claymore is there in
Uh,
more than just the Souls games, man.
I think, most of these would have been either inspired by or influenced by the Claymore from the Dark Souls. Definitely, I would say. I think that
Well,
it's fair to assume.
Claymore itself is a sword from, I think, the, um, how do you say it, northern countries like Ireland, Scotland, and those kind
Islands.
of
Oh,
places.
definitely. Oh, of course, it's actually borrowed from the real world, but in the games, maybe it became more popularized because of the Souls games.
And yeah, almost every game that uses a sword, there's going to be a Claymore. But yeah.
Yeah.
And Sanjay says it's a big sword, a club thing like Buster's sword that Cloud uses. I mean, Buster's sword is a completely different thing on its own. Claymore is different.
Yeah.
And last Atlas is like Moon Studio and Heart emoji. Oh yeah, speaking of which, the heart emoji icon is vanished from my chat. Great, now I can read it completely. Ah, that is something good. I didn't even notice. Okay, anyways, Hungry Wolf is there to correct you, Yeshwanth. Claymore is a sword. There's also an anime named Claymore. In Call of
I
Duty,
I
their
know the
Claymore is.
anime. Yes, I know the anime. Yes.
Never heard of the anime. But yeah, anyways, moving away from the Claymore. Hey, look,
I know Claymore. Oh my God, Claymore. Never, never thought it would be that popular, but yeah, here we go. Everybody knows Claymore.
welcome to the podcast, Quack Quack. You're a bit late, but
Yeah.
yeah, we're here. We're still here.
Hey, quack, quack. Thank you for joining, man. Yeah.
And Kabutar is like, OMG, Batak in the house. Yeah, and Aishwath is like, imagine a big paper cutter with a sword handle.
Is that what Claymore is? Oh God. I think
Quack
it's a
Quack.
different iteration in each game, the way they can have it. I don't know, maybe. Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, Quack Quack is like, I late joined. You joined late, but it's no issues. We're just, uh, as always, we're off topic and just randomly talking, so it's not an issue.
Yeah.
And yeah, and immediately the bullies are here. Kabutar is like skill issue. Ashwath is like, when are you ever early? And Sanjay is like, because you don't know what is
What
a
a
claymore.
clever is.
Hint, it's not made of clay. Okay.
That's good to
I
know.
think she's not that dumb. Okay. And Ashmath is like, Berserk the anime is the best claymore. I I think Guts uses a great sword, and in fact, Miyazaki himself said that the great sword that is in there in Souls game and Elden Ring and all that is from the anime Berserk. So yeah,
Bazak. Yeah.
and Sanjay is like, just like Cold War isn't fought during the winter, dude. I think you're putting her a bit too much. She knows. Okay, she's not that dumb. Just
All
because
right,
she's called a
go ahead. Yeah.
just because she's called a duck doesn't mean she's dumb. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Steam Steam changed an aspect of its refund policy. So, as an example, if you bought the digital deluxe edition of Forza Horizon 5 and you got a 3-day early access period, before and all, the 3-day access period wouldn't have been counted into the 2-hour playtime refund window. With Steam, if you play for 2 hours and you return the game between that, you can get your refund. But for early access games, the 3 days they didn't count. So people used to take advantage of that. They played for 3 days,
Mm,
so and returned it, played as much as they could, returned it, got their money back. But Steam saw that, and now it's no longer possible. So yeah, people who are trying to find loopholes, that loophole is closed.
yeah.
Kabutar is like, not that dumb. Does that mean? Never mind. Listen, man, I'm not dumb at all. Okay, I correct my sentence. Not dumb at all.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
I should.
right. That has something new. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, people always try to exploit loopholes, man. And and the thing is, sometimes the companies don't even find out about it. It's when they publicly show everybody on YouTube and social media, share it with everyone. That's when they're like, "Hey, what is this popular thing trending? Oh, look, it's a glitch in this thing. We should fix it immediately."
Yeah.
I mean, initial days, I wasn't bothered about it, but when it happened in Gran Turismo 7, I was really, really frustrated. And because back in November, they released a much anticipated update that brought life back into GT7, and someone found a method to make around 2 to 3 million credits within an hour or so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and at first it was only one person on YouTube showing it off. Then immediately everyone started sharing it on Reddit, on Twitter, on Discord, and then the
Everywhere.
guy
Yeah.
who posted that video, instead of keeping quiet, he showed the same trick being done by multiple cars, made it even more popular, and then they're like, "Oh my god, these guys have found a glitch. Let's remove it immediately."
Let's remove it.
Like,
Yeah.
god damn it, man. These people. Keep it secret. Why do you have to make it so public? Anyways, Quack Quack says many games now are first going into early access. I mean, that is kind of sensible.
It makes sense. Yeah.
And Kabutar is asking when occult chambers early access. That's an important question. Batak, kindly answer that. EA, it's in the game or early access? Early access, man, not EA,
Early
it's in the game.
access. Yeah.
We all hate EA. Hungry Wolf is like early access when done right is an excellent marketing and production tool. Hades one was such a success because the way they conducted their early access, yes.
Yes.
And right now
Yeah.
they just completed the technical test, which Kabutar could not get into. So his only option now is to get into the early access.
Early access. Yeah.
And our the very motivational, very caring, very friendly members of our server took their time every single day to remind Kabutar that, hey, how is Hades 2? Oh wait, never mind.
Oh boy. Sorry for him, man, but okay, that's good fun.
In fact, Kabutar is like, please don't hurt me. Yes.
Don't hurt.
I mean, every day I come into the server. When it's quiet, nothing will happen. But when lots of people around, someone will just be like, "Hey, Kabutar, how was Hades 2?" Oh wait, never mind.
Never mind.
And
But
Lost Atlas is maybe this is karma. Maybe who knows? Because maybe all those people you chased out of the server, all that karma is coming back to haunt you. Yeah, Yashwant, the funny thing is he did not chase people out of the server by saying something offensive or anything.
no, 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 it's not to
They
explain.
no, any new person comes in, he'll be like, "Hello, welcome to the server. Do you want to be a mod?" Immediately they leave.
Oh,
I was like, "What happened, man? It's not my fault. He left." And then yeah, and he says, "I just said hi. You said hi, okay, but after that you were like, can I be mod?" And that's what happened. And would you look at that? We have a new member. Hello, Parth. How are you? Thanks for joining the podcast.
hey, Pat, thank you for joining, man.
Ashmat. Oh my. Go loud in the house. OMG Parth in the house. Hold on.
Okay, I think I'll continue and then, um,
Hold on. And it's my nephew.
oh, wow, he's clapping for you.
Yeah, that's why I'm distracted. Sorry for that. I was distracted. Bye bye.
Never be sorry for nephews. They're super important.
Yeah, yeah. He is actually surprised to see me sitting on the wheelchair. He's used to see me always lying down on the bed and playing games.
Yeah, he's like, yay, let's play.
No, he just walked into the room randomly and like, who's this guy sitting? And he looked
What's
at me
this
and he
guy?
smiled. Then he immediately told my aunt to carry him and bring him next to
Uh,
me. And then he's staring at the computer screen. He looked at you and he was like, "Who is that?" So
Lost
yeah,
Artist is like OMG cameo. That's a good
yeah,
one. It's a
yeah,
good
cameo.
cameo. Yep.
I didn't get to show his face though, but still, yeah, he's there. But anyways, yeah. Moving on.
Yep.
Meta has announced that it's opening up its Meta Horizon OS to third-party developers like Lenovo and Asus. There will also be a limited MetaQuest edition inspired by Xbox. Ooh,
Yes. Yeah. And I
VR
also
exclusive.
heard there will Meta and Microsoft are teaming up for limited edition VR headset, right?
Yeah,
For Xbox. I don't know,
OMG.
man. Yeah.
VR for
Eh,
Xbox.
Xbox, but VR for PlayStation itself is not doing good. VR for Apple is not doing good. I think the VR was the 3D of the previous gen. 3D was so big. Everybody was like, no, 3D is the future. 3D is here to stay. Everybody's going to move to 3D. And then we were like, what's 3D in the movie thing? Nobody cares about 3D that much. It's not.
Uh,
I won't blame them. It's not implemented as it's supposed to be implemented. It's just gimmicks these days. They just change the point of view just a bit in the post production and then tell that it's a 3D. But yeah, I mean, VR was also had so much great potential, but maybe it was too costly to make it happen, or there was not too many members who didn't like it because it gives them the motion sickness kind of thing, right?
that's
It's
okay.
not that long entertain form of entertainment. So I think it just fade out.
And
It might not go away completely, but it will be there. Very sad technology.
I mean, I still remember back in 2010 when I used to go to the malls, there would be these huge TVs on display, all 3D TVs
3D
from
TVs.
LG, Samsung, Sony, and all that. And I was like, too much
Yeah.
fanfare for this stuff. Because, I mean, like when you bought that TV, they gave you just two pairs of 3D glasses. I mean, it's okay if you're like a bachelor or just a new couple or something, but then if you have a family or extended family in the house and they all want to watch 3D, what are you going to do? You have to spend
Yeah,
thousands on an extra set of 3D glasses. And there was no 3D content also back in those days, so it
exactly.
flopped
Yeah,
entirely.
yeah.
And Apple, it did not sell anything in VR, man. Apple failed at VR. That's why they're calling it spatial computing, not
Facial
VR.
computing, not
Not
VR.
VR.
Yeah.
Yes. And Hungry Wolf is like Meta spent $4.3 billion on its VR division in 3 months and made $440 million in return.
The metaverse, man. So sorry for Mark. I think Facebook was one in a lifetime thing that he did was a success, and then he is trying to make the next Facebook kind of thing, but no, it never happens.
I
He's
mean,
just burning money.
that's the thing. They were all planning on creating a sort of virtual interaction
Yeah,
space where you could
yeah.
go with people and interact. I think I saw the video somewhere, but it was not complete. It was half baked. Everyone
Yeah.
did not have legs. They
Legs.
were all
Yeah.
levitating with upper bodies, and their hands used to go in very disjointed movements, which made it very sickening to
Oh
see.
boy. Mm.
So yeah, it's not exactly good. Anyways, Hungry Wolf says there is a Unreal Engine virtual reality that allows VR gameplay on flat Unreal Engine 4 and 5 games. That's a good
Hmm.
development, but people still have to buy VR headsets, man. So yeah. Anyways, Kabuta
And then last, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I read too many comments. You say,
No, ads on Meta platform just ranked in 50 plus billion last year, mostly from Instagram.
damn.
Yeah, man, Instagram, Facebook, they're clinging to their life. I don't say clinging, making billions of dollars, but yeah, I think he has the deep pockets to burn whatever on the VR space. I don't know, maybe it will be a success, maybe it won't. Maybe everybody will not even care about it, but he does have the deep pockets.
Well, he spent 4.3 million in
Billion.
billion in VR. They got 440 million in return. At the same time, they're making 50 plus billion per year on ads. So I don't think they're worried about the money they invested.
Yeah. True, true. Yeah,
And then coming back to the news,
yeah,
Gary's mod, I think that's a popular thing on Steam. I'm not sure.
yeah.
I haven't used Steam in quite a while. I mean, I've never used Steam. I only use it to claim all the free games that come up every now and then. But anyways, Gary's mod is removing 20 years of Nintendo-related Steam Workshop content after a takedown notice from Nintendo. GG Nintendo. You just keep doing.
Nintendo's lawyers, man. Nintendo's lawyers are like the most paid employees, I suppose. They are always busy. They always get the job done, and they always win. That's the biggest thing. They always win. Never mess with Nintendo. Never go for their IP.
Exactly. I mean, that is, even I was thinking of saying the same thing. The lawyers are their highest paid employees.
Employees
They,
in Nintendo.
because they're like, hey, they stole something of us. Go sue them. Go sue them. Go sue
Yeah,
them.
go sue them.
Yes, one of the reasons why we tell people not to buy stuff through VPN or through other countries' currencies because that ends up leading not your methods to be patched but affecting people locally. It has already happened to India in the past because before India used to be the place where regional pricing was very low. So many
Yeah,
people would buy stuff from India and then sell it abroad. And that is why we have increased price in console and game sales, physical game sales. Currently, it's happening to Turkey. Many people have been using Turkey to exploit its for its regional pricing, buying the PS Plus subscription, buying Discord Nitro, and now they've hiked up the prices by more than 70%. So the local people there are suffering a lot, man, to buy this subscription stuff. They
yeah.
cannot even afford it. It's just too much. So right now, the recent thing is with Pokemon coins. I can't believe people are still playing Pokemon Go, but yeah, it's happening. Pokemon fees in Turkeys have increased by 1,300 percentage. The price
Wow.
of 100 coins, which was 2.99 Turkish lira, I guess, has become 39.99 Turkish lira. Imagine that you paid $40 for 100 coins. That's a lot, man.
Yeah, yeah.
As if the add-on prices for stuff in India is not high enough. Imagining $40 for just 100 coins, that's just like too much.
Yeah, just
Uh,
downright stealing.
exactly. And apparently, people in Turkey have been like they have an economic crisis. They're facing an economic crisis there. People are barely buying food, and it all happened because of unlegit players who buy coins from Turkish stores. Yeah, so that's the important lesson. So don't do it, folks.
And then Hungry Wolf says, no, I think before that, oh man, I'll, yeah, Kabuta says Nitro went 300% in a year. Oh, yes, for the
Yeah,
Turkey account as well. And then Sanjay says there is a reason why Nintendo has Ace Attorney on its platform.
that's a
That's
good
a
one.
good one. Yeah, yeah. And then Hungry Wolf says Meta is also spending 10.4 billion to buy what the hell?
350.
350,000. Oh my God, NVIDIA H100 GPUs for AI. Yeah, I don't blame them. They need all the help they need for their metaverse, which is very bad right now. And then they're also building custom chips. Meta has lots of money to burn, it seems.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah, we cannot escape from the deep pockets of Meta, and they will experiment all the way they want to experiment so that we spend more time on their platform.
Another funny thing is the fact that after the acquisition of Activision Blizzard King, Ace Attorney has also joined Xbox. So they also
Yeah,
have a good lawyer on their side, I guess.
but yeah.
Anyways, oh my god, the streak has been broken. Embracer Group was
Yes.
not mentioned for three podcasts, but now it's broken. But yeah, I'm not going to count this because it's not a layoff or anything. So
Yeah, yeah,
they're
good idea.
safe. They're safe for now.
For now.
Yeah. So Embracer Group announced its intention to transform into three different groups. As the one Embracer Group was not enough, they had to make it three. The first one is called Asmodee Group. That will be focusing on board and card games. Coffee Stain and Friends. How can a coffee stain have friends? I don't understand.
Maybe they are friends, fans of Friends TV series, and they always hang out in the coffee shop, right?
That's a logic you get from a guy who binges on TV shows and watches a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
movies.
Yes.
But we'll take it. We'll take it. No issues. And yeah, apparently Coffee Stain and Friends will focus on indies, single A, triple A, and free to play games.
Double A.
Yeah, single A, double A, and free to play games. And the last thing is Middle Earth Enterprises and Friends. Why does it have to be also friends? You're shutting down companies, man. Who's going to be a friend?
Yeah, they were like, I don't have any friends. Let me have a friends in the title, and then
Exactly.
let's see if I get more friends.
Yes. So yeah. Anyways, Middle Earth
Eh,
Enterprises.
No, this feels like, where the politicians, the candidates, they make these posters saying like from friends, wishes from friends, and
It's
they're like
a
at the end from friends. This feels so cringy. I'm like, please, I'm your friend.
hell no, man. Anyways, Middle
And then
Earth Enterprises. I'm
Middle
sorry.
Earth is again the as a series or a movie lover. Middle Earth
Lord
is
of the
from Lord
Rings.
of the Rings. Here we go.
I think they own Lord of the Rings. I think they own the studio that makes Shadow of War and War for Mordor,
Mm,
I guess. I don't know.
I
I
don't know.
forgot.
Yeah,
And so, yeah, anyways, Middle Earth Enterprise and Friends will be focusing on AAA game development and publishing. And Hungary will just team as Aviary Attorney. Never heard of it. And
yeah.
Kabuto says Path has more friends than Middle Earth and Friends.
So that's a good one, man. Yeah.
Yeah, the inside joke is the fact that Path has no friends, but yeah, you
Ah,
are
okay.
lost
Now,
Atlas.
Path has more friends than any Middle Earth Enterprise and friends. Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, well, anyways, unfortunate news. Apparently, Bethesda France has been shut down. Oh my god. Requiescat in pace. Wait, that's Italian. Never mind. I mean, it just immediately came to me because of Assassin's Creed. And I remembered, oh, he's in Rome. That's Italian. That's not French. Someone find out what's rest in peace in French. Anyways, and Mordor is owned by Warner Bros. Ah, okay. Thanks for letting me know that, guys. Yeah, so incoming lawsuit from Warner Brothers to embrace a group. That'll be funny. Hey, they're stealing our name. Middle Earth. Yeah. And Parth is here saying bro with a laughing emoji. Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like if everyone is here, they just start roasting each other.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, even the last podcast, I was roasting people as well. It's become a thing.
I'll go take a look. Yeah.
It's become a thing. We are, in fact, we are missing our own embracer group in the podcast today. Must be
Uh,
busy. Never mind. So habitual of
the
Discord emojis now.
layoffs. Yeah,
Yeah,
layoffs section, man.
yeah, Parth. So habitual of Discord emojis now. I feel your pain, man. Every time I use WhatsApp, I get so fed up because we don't have custom emojis like Discord. In fact,
Yeah.
I went and took lots of the Discord emojis that we frequently use, turned them all into WhatsApp stickers. So now
Because
I just spam those
uh,
stickers.
ease of convenience. Now you don't feel you're at different platforms. Yeah.
Yeah,
Familiar platform.
cat with bat. See, he's using the Discord emoji instead. Right?
Yeah.
Anyways, all jokes will now be put aside because we come to the worst segment of the podcast, the layoff section. And yeah, so apparently, flaming foul kabutar. This reminds me of foul kabutar. But anyways, flaming foul, the makers of Gloomhaven. I haven't heard of either of these names, but has announced its new game Iron Mark. They announced it last week and said on the same day that development is on hold and it laid off half of its staff. That's just stupid. You
Yeah.
announce a game, it is in development, and you say we're putting on pause and lay off half the staff. When will you resume it? Apparently, the reason they say is that they had a publisher, but they got dropped last year. So they
Maybe
say,
Microsoft.
I don't think it would have been Microsoft. Maybe it was Take Two. They must have dropped
Mm,
them in favor of GTA 6. Who knows?
yeah.
But yeah, anyways, they say, and I quote, we've been pitching to publishers since then, but they all said the game looks great, the team looks great, but we're not signing anything right now. End quote. This reminds me of those memes they make online about breakups. It's not you, it's me. This
Then
sounds
meet
so
me
so.
after 2, 3 years.
Yeah, maybe try after a year or two.
Yeah.
Um, and anyways, moving on, just a month after release of Alone in the Dark, the developer Pieces, which is owned by Embracer, lays off an unspecified number of employees.
Now here we go. Embracer laid off again, directly or
But
indirectly.
it was indirect, so they're
Still,
still on the
I
safe
would
side.
I would still say no, no. I would still say I don't know. Maybe they have their final sign off, final say that okay, go ahead with the layoffs. But yeah, anything is owned by Embracer and layoffs. It's by Embracer, I would consider.
Okay, then I think they broke the streak. They stayed away from being mentioned in two podcasts, but
Yeah,
unfortunately now they haven't. And with that, we will conclude the news for this week. Not a very exciting week in terms of news. So yeah, as usual, do you guys have anything to talk about? We are here to listen and respond. That's what we did for 2 weeks, anyways.
yeah.
So now Yashwant is here. You can ask him random questions.
I don't
Let's.
have much to add, but I don't know, man. I'm trying to find some time to either play games or watch movies. I'm even not having time to watch. It's the easiest way of entertainment, more watching movies or series. Fallout, I've started it. It's so good. I feel like I need to do it justice by watching it on the biggest screen possible, which is my TV. So whenever I can find time, I'm trying to watch some Fallout. But apart from that, what else I'm doing? Oh, I think that's it. Going out is the most thing I'm doing for the last 2 weeks.
I can relate to you, man. After I got a job, I've not been playing and watching TV as much.
Sanjay says, "Hi, Ishwan, do you want to be mod?" I guess that's Kabutar's dialogues, but you took. I want to stay as away from that as possible. I leave it to you guys, to Abdul, Bilal, Akhil, Kabutar, on all these incredibly good people who know what they're doing actually. So I want to stay away from that.
Kind of ironic that someone comes and asks a server creator if he wants to be a mod.
Yeah, if you didn't know, I am the creator of ICG, so good to say that.
Yeah, it's good to say that. The creator of ICG who never bothers to look into the server every now
Okay,
and then.
I do. Every night, I before logging off, I check the crew, I check the deals, I check the general chat here and there, the major chats that have most traffic, I suppose.
Huh. And Kabut is like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, if you don't know what you're doing and you're doing it good, then I would lose my mind.
Yeah, he's good at being a nuisance. That's all he's good at.
Sometimes a bit of a nuisance is good, I suppose.
Not bit of a nuisance, he is a nuisance. According to Ashmat, he's a.
Give the guy some slack, man. You're roasting him. I'm trying to be as good as possible, and then you're like, no, that's the nuisance.
I mean, you don't know how much he roasts me. So,
Okay,
roast,
okay.
roasting him
I'll
outside.
give you. Yeah, whenever you get chance to roast, yeah, you take that chance.
Hey, this is our podcast. We get to roast who we
Our
want, okay?
podcast. Yeah, exactly.
We
Hey,
should.
Kabutar, it's not me, it's Abdul.
Yeah. No, no, there's no partiality seen here. I'll roast whoever roasts me. Well, everyone is welcome to roast us. At the same time, we are all welcome to.
Be
We
ready to
both are
roast.
request. Yeah,
To
we
be
are
roasted,
requested.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And Sanjay is just laughing there. I am being held hostage. No, you are not. You do that to everyone else on the server and you get away with it. And now when people are holding you and you're like, oh no, I'm being held hostage. Don't play
You
the
save
victim
me.
card. According to Ashmat, you cancerous flying rat. Don't be saying you're being held hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
think
yeah,
that's it with me. What about you, Abdul?
you're tired already. Okay, I guess
Uh,
I think the roast is done. I guess
yeah.
so. I'll probably wrap up the podcast. So yeah, as usual, thank you all for watching today's podcast. Thank you to Kabuter. Thank you to Sanjay. Thank you to Rogue Hunter. Thank you to Parth. Thank you to Hungry Wolf. Thank you to Ashmat. Thank you to Quack Quack for the brief time that you graced us with your presence. And good night to you guys. And Kabuter says just ask Parth. I didn't do anything.
Sinsiper. Thank you, Sinsiper.
Yes, thank you, Tim Seeper. You said hi and didn't say anything else, but still
Yeah.
thank you for joining. And well, Path is not here to defend you, so you're just stuck here, man. Tag him. Perhaps he'll come in here to support you. Who knows? He is your friend after all. Well, yeah, Yashwant remembered Sinseeper. He said so, so I said so. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, yeah. Thanks a lot,
Like,
guys.
yeah.
Good night. As usual, like, subscribe, and watch more of our videos. It's been a year and we still haven't reached 300 views. God damn it, man.
300,000 views.
We need 3,000 at least to start our own market
Yeah.
on YouTube. We're not going to be selling anything anyway. So at this rate, it's going to take us 10 years if it goes at this rate.
Doesn't matter. We are happy to do this.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. Anyways, thanks a lot, guys. It was fun as usual. We'll see you next weekend. Hopefully by then I'll also have played Stellar Babe. I'll have my opinions. Who knows? Let's see how that goes. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night. Have a good Sunday. Have a great week ahead. We'll see you next weekend. This is Abdul and Yashwant signing off.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye.